Foist. Foist. Hello, Phoenix Eye. How are you? I gotta tighten this up. It's too loose. Spin that around. You spin my head round. That's not it. That's not actually the lyric at all. There you go. Alright, do one of those. Space that out. Oh, come on. There we go. You spin my head right round, right round. Maybe take the AirPod out. Hello, everyone. Welcome. I'm live again. Hey, if you disagree with the topics, you can request over here on TikTok, or you can call in 202-999-3055. Today's topics are W communism, black people can't be racist, and all masculinity is toxic. What are we doing? Let me make sure my audio is right, and then I'll let people up here. Also, don't forget to put something in the tip jar. God damn it. Put something in the tip jar. Cash App, PayPal. The links are in the bio. Thank you for supporting me. Hey, hi, hello. How's it going? How's it going? Yo, bro, let me get the is wild. Why are y'all being weird? Every time.
Yo.
Hello.
Yo, what's up?
Hello.
Hey, man, how are you? Hello.
I'm having debates.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, so I do agree with you on the thing that black people can't be racist to white people. But I'm just curious if you have that stance towards all races. Like if black people aren't able to be racist towards Asian people, towards people of Latino descent, or just white, because I do have some thoughts on that front.
Yeah, no non-white person is able to be racist.
No, I know. You know, I'm just asking if you think black people aren't able to be racist towards Asian people, or if it's just towards white people.
No non-white person is able to be racist at all.
Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you.
No problem.
I appreciate it.
Appreciate you. You're spraying my hair right round, and hold down when you go downtown. Bringing my hair right round, down. You know, I don't have a top 10, but Flo Rida,
Hello, can you hear me?
He's definitely a rapper. Yes.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I said I was 21.
Okay.
Can I debate?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Why do you think black people can't be racist?
Social organization theory.
Can you explain that?
Yeah. Societies are organized. Race is a hierarchy. Black people aren't the dominant racial group.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that they can't be racist, though.
Yes, it does.
It literally doesn't. If a black man
Yes,
were to
it
say
does.
right now that this Mexican person is only good for construction work, that's not racist.
Dang. You were so close. But you failed to name a race other than black.
Oh yeah, how you pronounce it? Meds, I forgot how to say it specifically. Huh?
I got a cord in my mouth.
What was it called? Mezito, or that's a race?
Mestizo?
Yeah, mestizo. There you go.
What are y'all talking about? I'm live. No worries. Were you talking to your brother?
If that person were to say that would be racist.
Huh? No, they're not doing that based on people being a mestizo, but black people can't be racist to indigenous people. So
They can be if it's a stereotype around indigenous people,
they cannot.
Mexicans.
They cannot.
You're saying they cannot just because they can't? I'm confused. What's your like logic behind that?
Yeah, the slurs or the stereotypes or the stigmas exist only to reinforce the hierarchy. If you're not a benefactor of that hierarchy, you're not actually doing the hierarchy. You're suffering from the hierarchy. It's called internalizing racism.
Yeah, but that doesn't disprove it's racist, though. The act is still racist.
It does.
You're saying they don't benefit from this systemic, they don't benefit off of it, doesn't mean it's not racist.
It
That
does.
really makes no sense.
It
But you
does.
know, you're talking about systemic, more hierarchy type of racism. I'm saying the act of being racist is two different things.
You can't be interpersonally racist without systemic racism.
So you're telling me right now, if I were to not benefit off of racism, anything I'll say racist is not racist.
No, I'm saying that the way that race is structured. Are you white?
No,
Okay, the way race is structured, you can't be racist. What are you, indigenous?
no,
What are you?
I'm Mexican.
That's not a race.
That's why I identify as.
You're welcome to do that. It's just that that's not a race.
That's cool. But still, though, you're not
Yeah, what's
disproving
your
my
race?
point. I said Mexican. Like, this is why. This is why.
Oh, unfortunately,
Robot.
that's not a race.
That's cool.
Yeah, if I said I drive an ice cream cone, the sentence is going to be incoherent. I might have an ice cream cone, but I'm not driving that motherfucker around. So if you say my race is Mexican, that's incoherent because Mexican
What if I
isn't
don't
a
know my
race.
race?
What?
What if I don't know my race? I'll just go by.
That's tragic, but you shouldn't be trying to debate about race then.
No, I definitely should. Well, you're not. You're not. You're
No,
just
you
ignorant to the
shouldn't.
definition of racist.
Nope.
Can you explain the definition of racist?
Can I explain the definition of racist?
Hmm?
Yeah, definitions are put into dictionaries by lexicographers based on colloquial normalization.
You're not explaining the definition of racist, though.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. The definition of racist came about because of the colloquial usage and the normalization of that colloquialism. And lexicographers studied that, like took note of that, and then put the definition in the dictionary.
Wow, that's a definition, right? So can you
just-
explain
You just
what
told me.
racist means?
I just did. Oh, explain
not-
what racist means. A benefactor, enforcer, or arbiter
That is
of-
not
of a
racist.
racial
That's not
hierarchy.
definition of racist.
What?
That is not definition of racist.
Yes, it is.
It's not. You can look it up right now.
I don't care. I don't care. Like
You don't care?
if you look in Oxford or you look in Merriam-Webster, I'm gonna shit all over that because I don't care.
You don't care. It doesn't matter if you don't care. Definition
Yeah.
still stands.
Yeah, it literally, I don't give a fuck. It doesn't stand. The definition of
does.
racist does not stand. It does not.
It does not stand because you said
cannot.
so, right? It
Yeah.
cannot because you said
Yeah.
so, right?
Yes.
It's not how that works, but
Okay, let's try. Let's do this. Okay, let's look at it.
look up.
Let's
Look at
take
it
a
right
look
now.
at little looky poo, huh? Racist definition. What do you want? You want Oxford? You want Merriam-Webster?
just read what you see.
Oh, okay, for sure. Do.
Why is it like 50 people tagging me? Jesus Christ.
Focus. I can't believe we're freezing over here. I'm sorry, YouTube. We stay freezing over on the Ubity Tubity. Okay. You ready?
Uh-huh.
All right. Go ahead and read it. Out loud. Oh, you don't want to do it? Do you,
You
have
said
trouble
what?
reading?
Oh, you want me to read it out loud?
Yeah.
I can read it in my head.
Oh, okay. Are you
Yeah.
finished? Are you finished?
Yeah, I've been finished.
Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The eighth word
Producer
there.
inherent superiority or practice. Exactly.
Okay. All right. So let's examine this. What is race?
One's ethnicity.
Did you say race is ethnicity?
One's ethnicity.
No.
Can you explain what race is?
Yeah, classification system based on the superficial physical characteristics that society deems important. Ethnicity is a shared cultural identity by people from a similar location. Fundamental determinant of human traits and capacities, and racial differences produce inherent superiority of a particular race. That gels with my
So
fucking.
your argument is because they don't benefit off the hierarchy that they can't be racist, which doesn't make sense. It's circular reasoning.
No, it's not.
So because you don't benefit off of something, you're saying that you cannot do that act.
You didn't, so you didn't know. Okay, well, let's put this back up, okay? All right, inherent.
No, I'm
What does
asking you a
inherent
fundamental
mean?
question.
What does inherent
I'm asking
mean?
you a
No,
fundamental
listen,
question.
listen. We're gonna try and prove you right, and you want the definition to prove you right. So we're gonna use the definition to prove
Right,
you
you know what I'm
right.
saying?
All right,
I'm
what does
asking you a
inherent
fundamental
mean?
question. You're dodging the question?
What is it? No, I'm leaning in. What does inherent mean?
Inherent means to be born with
To be, but
or
no,
have natural.
doesn't. It doesn't.
Yeah, if I was finished.
No, inherent means
that.
that necessary to.
Right, this is basically what I said.
Okay,
but-
all right. Fundamentally part of. That's what inherent means. What about determinate? What does that mean?
Determinate.
Yeah.
Basically, this standout feature. Standout feature.
No.
Yes.
How are we supposed to use this definition? You don't even know what the words in the definition mean.
I mean, you don't know what racist means, so I don't really know what
I
we're
literally
getting at
know
here.
what racist means. I know better than you
You
do.
pulled up a specific. You thought you were slick. You pulled up a specific definition to benefit
You
your
told me to read what you said.
logic, but
So you don't want to use the
yeah,
definition
but you,
anymore?
I literally watched you type in.
Wait,
You're
wait.
literally on a separate tab right
Wait a
now.
minute. Wait a minute.
You
Wait a
see what I'm
minute.
talking about?
What's wrong with Merriam-Webster?
You see?
Why don't you like
use a
Merriam-Webster?
specific definition, one
What-
of two, by the way.
What's wrong with
Specific
Merriam-Webster?
definition of racist. to
Okay,
dodge
let's use
my,
another
uh,
one.
my
Let's use
point.
another one. That's fine.
Great.
That's fine. Let me see. Relating to or characterized by the systemic oppression of a racial group to the social, economic, and political advantage, of another.
Of another. Wow. Isn't that crazy?
Okay, all
Like I
right.
just said.
Let's see here. What does systemic mean?
Systemic. Can you explain what systemic means to me?
No,
You can't?
I don't want to use the fuck. No, I know I can. I don't want to.
Oh, you can? You just say you can't. Well, I just said can you?
I can. I don't want to. You said, can
cool.
you explain it to me? No, I'm not going to.
That's cool.
Because my argument isn't based off of definitions, man. You're the one
It's
who wanted to
not?
use definitions. You like that shit.
Your argument isn't based on.
You want to use definitions. We're using definitions, right? Systemic.
Wait,
What
you
is
just
it?
said
What does
your
it mean?
argument isn't based off definitions.
Listen to me. No, my
You
argument
asked
isn't
me
based off
5
definitions.
questions based off definitions.
No, I'm asking you about your argument. You wanted to base your argument off of the definition of racist. You thought that if we were to look up the definition of racist, it would help you pin it to black people, right? Because the idea here is if these are the necessary conditions of what it means to be racist and black people are capable of doing it, then black people can be racist. That's what you were hoping for.
Nope.
That's what you were
Exactly.
hoping for. But now we've gotten to the definition. And now that I'm asking you about the definition, you have no idea what the fuck is going on.
Nope. Good try though. Like I just
Okay,
said,
all right.
you
What does
can
oppression
argue
mean?
You see, your arguments are based on definitions, by the way.
My argument isn't
Okay.
based on
Yeah,
definitions.
like I said, black
My
people keep
argument is
ethnically
based on
racist.
social structure. I told you that.
Yeah, your argument was literally because they don't benefit off the social
No, that's
hierarchy of
not. You picked
racism.
one
They
thing
don't
that you
can't be
heard, the
racist.
one thing you understood. Let me give you my actual argument, okay? The whole argument. You
All
understand?
right, good.
All right. Can we agree that societies are organized into groups?
Pretty much, yeah.
Can we agree that racially, that racially, the groups are put into hierarchies?
Oh, you said what? Yo,
Can we agree that
yo,
race
right
is a set of is a grouping based on what you look like?
now. Yes.
Can we agree that that grouping is hierarchical?
That grouping is hierarchical.
Yeah.
Not necessarily.
Okay. Then please explain the slave codes.
The slave codes.
Yeah. Why did the slave codes
You just
outline
said
races?
race is
Excuse me.
conform hierarchy.
If race is not hierarchical, can you please explain why the slave codes laid out practice, policy, and procedure for hierarchical
Yeah,
racial
race
structure?
is like you just said, based on differences, right? Appearance,ly right? What's the word I'm looking for? That's not inherently hierarchical, right? White people
didn't say
have
anything about
transformed
inherently
race into
hierarchical.
a hierarchy, but
What the fuck are you talking
I
about?
didn't say you did. I didn't say you did.
You're
Like I
floundering
just said
around.
before,
What are you
it's
doing?
not. You said what?
What are you doing?
What am I doing? You wouldn't know. You keep talking. Of course you wouldn't know. I wouldn't
No,
expect
like
you
you're failing. What are you doing? Well,
Of course you would
it's
think
not
that.
okay. Answer the question. Why did
Yeah,
the
I
slave
did, but
codes
you kept talking.
outline? Stop it. The first time race ever appeared in law was the slave codes.
Right.
Okay. Why did the slave codes lay out a clear racial hierarchy?
Like I just said before, race is not. It's not. Your argument doesn't make sense. Like I just said, it's
Okay.
not inherently.
Then
hierarchy.
explain the macro level disparities across racial lines.
slave code, right? What you keep going back to was created by the white man to justify his slavery. Like I just said before, they use race as a way to justify it. Like I just said, but of course, someone like you will understand. Cause you're a dumb, fat, black nigger faggot boy. You're dumb.
You're running. You're running. And you're unintelligent. The reason why you act like that is a reaction to people not wanting to be around you. Work on yourself.
Yeah, what's going on?
Hello.
Yeah, so what is the opposite of masculinity?
There is no femininity is not the opposite of masculinity.
Yeah, no, you know it is. See, look, that was a Freudian
I'll tell you what.
slip,
I'll tell you what.
You
I'll tell
was
you what.
about to say it.
Let me go ahead and say femininity. Hey, listen, rich
You was
poor.
about to say it. You
Rich
was about
poor.
to be honest. You were about to be honest.
Is my
You were about to be
volume low?
honest.
What the fuck is happening today?
Wow. Yeah, you were about to be honest.
Yeah, just real quick. Let's go ahead and say it is in a gender binary.
Okay, so you think femininity? Okay, so that means femininity would be good if masculinity is toxic.
I'm
So
okay with
you're,
that.
Yeah. Okay, so you're saying shit like gossiping, wearing tight clothes. You like the color pink, like the color purple, wearing makeup, going shopping at the mall, cooking and cleaning.
You just described Harry Styles again.
Dude, no, that's a straw man. Shit like singing songs, R&B, listening to R&B music,
You just described Prince.
singing, being soft, paint your nails,
That's Harry Styles again.
watching Love Island, wearing tight clothes.
You just described Young Thug.
Playing with dolls and being emotional and wearing short shorts and having
You
long
just
hair.
described me.
Dancing in the kitchen, like, dude, all this shit. How
I
is
love
that-
it. Wait, hold on. Wait a
all-
goddamn minute. Hold on. You don't dance in the kitchen?
Dude, you come on now. That's
No. You don't dance in the
Wow.
kitchen?
come on, wait, come on, man. Come on, man.
I'm
You know
going to
that's
ask you one more time, and you better answer straight the fuck out. You don't dance in the kitchen?
That's feminine. It's feminine. My point is it's feminine.
Nah. Can't trust a nigga that don't dance in the kitchen. What? You can't trust nobody that don't dance in the kitchen. What the fuck?
Hello?
I said Prince. Yes, no.
What's up, bro? So, like, I was agreeing with the first dude you was talking with. I didn't expect him to like say that shit at the end. It's kind of crazy to me. But I was listening to what you're saying about like the definition, how you didn't agree with it.
I don't care about the definition.
Yeah, but like, wouldn't that just be us coming up here trying to make you change your opinion instead of it being factual? When like
the dictionary doesn't determine what racism is or how it functions.
So yeah, that just means that it could be subjective. Then, like, where do we set the boundary to where we're like, yeah, that's the definition. Do we go off of yours? Do we
Which
go off
dictionary
of what's
do you
there?
like?
I go to. There's literally multiple definitions, I guess.
Which one do
and
you
that's
want?
what I'm saying is subjective.
Okay, so we can use multiple ones.
That's what I'm saying is subjective. You can pick.
I love using multiple definitions. I love that shit. Which one do you want to go off of first? Which one?
I already know which one. Let me finish real quick. Can I finish? Okay, hold on.
I just want you to pick one, please.
All right, I already know which one you're gonna pick. You're gonna pick the same thing you used with him.
I can't pick a definition when I'm asking you to pick one.
I don't need you to pick
fucking
one. That's
focus,
what I'm getting at here. What do you think? What do you mean focus? I'm trying to tell you. I'm listening to what you're saying.
Let's try this again, okay? You pick a definition. Okay.
Prejudice off of race. Race is
what dictionary does that come from?
Prejudice off of race. Hold up, I'll get it for you right now. Give me a second.
Jesus Christ! Just tell me which dictionary it is. No teacupping. The fuck is wrong with these guys, man? Motherfuckers are terrible. Pick a dictionary. I already know which one you're gonna pick. Motherfucker, what? You pick a dictionary. Oh no, you're not gonna pick the what the fuck? How, bro? How do y'all get this way? Cambridge? Okay, I'll bring you back up and we'll go to Cambridge. Willie, what's up?
What up? Can you hear me?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, for some reason TikTok a little bit glitch. I can't see myself talking with that. Makes sense.
Okay.
Like, to your knowledge.
Which topic do you want?
You're intimidated by that, buddy?
Which topic do you want?
What the fuck? What's the point in the live?
Fuck is wrong with these guys? What is happening today? Why is everybody so terrible at this shit? All right, you want Cambridge?
I don't understand why I was kicked, but Cambridge
for teacupping.
What is teacupping? You tell me.
Yeah, leaving the app. I don't allow teacupping.
How else am I gonna get it?
By telling me which one so I can put it on the screen.
All right, well, you already have it.
Yeah, it's right here.
All right.
All right. How y'all doing over there, YouTube? Y'all doing okay?
That result in continued unfair advantage to some people and unfair or harmful treatment of others based on race.
Okay. How does this definition account for socialization?
Like off of people in general?
It
says others based off race.
How does this definition account for socialization, bud?
I don't get what the question is here.
Yeah, because you don't belong in the conversation.
Well, I'm trying to. I don't. You like to pull these little things with people when they're asking you a question, and you're like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. Oh, you're just not built for the conversation. Are people not supposed to ask? Like, what's going on?
Not in a debate. You're supposed to already know.
That's not how that works. Even the top tier debaters ask questions like, what?
Yeah, they ask clarifying questions. Like,
is that not what I just asked?
Like, how does that account for socialization?
And I'm asking you, what is your definition? What are you getting at here?
You don't know
nobody
what
ever asked that
socialization is? Then you shouldn't be in this conversation, bro.
I just told
Listen,
you,
listen.
like-
I'm going to
Wait,
explain
hold
it. No, I'm going to explain it. This is a sociological conversation. Every topic on my background besides communism, communism is a socioeconomic conversation, right? But each one of these is a sociological. They're sociological topics, right? And you need to know like the basics of sociology in order to have these debates. But instead, y'all just come up with your common knowledge, like your common sense, and you try to figure it out on the fly.
Okay, so
And the worst part is y'all dance around like you did something. I don't understand that.
I'm not in that category. I didn't do any of that. You told me the socialization, right? I asked you, do you mean people in general? You said yes. I told you the bottom part. Then you
What-
asked me, how
Can you
does it
find me a
count?
human that doesn't have a socialization process?
What?
Can you find me a human that doesn't have a socialization process?
I don't believe I can.
Okay, then. How does that definition account for socialization?
Well, that's where I got it in the whole beginning. Is I guess it's subjective here, like that definition.
What does that
of
mean?
racism and racism.
What do you mean by I guess it's subjective?
Your definition of racism is different than my definition of racism. I'm gonna just wait for you to reply instead of you're too grown to be making these sounds, bro. You better not be over 30 doing this shit.
Now we're moving on to like trying to just attack the host.
I'm not. Hurry up and speak, bro.
We're
Like, what are we
we're
doing
just
here?
trying to roast the host now instead of
Not
having
even
the
roasting you
conversation.
over here. Oh,
Yeah, I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated because you don't belong in this conversation, but you refuse to give up, and that's weird.
Okay,
I didn't get a message about that. No, Popcorn, you got too much noise.
No, I don't.
You don't now. It started out pretty bad. What do you need?
Nothing. Just that I think what you were asking was how it's correlated. Is because it's passed down like from generation to generation. For instance, Black Americans today like to teach their kids to watch out for white.
Popcorn? Popcorn?
Yeah.
I don't think you're addressing.
Yes.
I don't think you're addressing the actual question. The question was, how does this definition account for socialization?
Because it's correlated through generation to generation. It's passed down via culture, via
Where is that in this
education,
definition?
indoctrination.
Where is that in this definition?
Well, that's behaviors. It's a learned behavior.
Behavior doesn't necessarily mean socialization,
Not necessarily, but it could.
but it doesn't.
Prove it.
Okay. Ain't that a biscuit? Move out of my way.
You're looking up women's dresses. Oh, oh man. Oh,
You know, I'm not, but now I am.
that was weird, man.
I wasn't, but now I will.
You're a weird dude.
I'll put on
Look at
several
women's
dresses right
dresses.
now. Behavior, the way in which one acts or conducts oneself, especially toward others.
Yeah, and
What does
also
that have
that's
to do
learned
with
behavior, right?
socialization?
And it's often learned behavior, right?
What does socialization mean?
Well, one of the definitions or one of the criterias or subcategories is learned behavior.
Criteria, subcategories? No, what are you talking about?
So you're not able to follow the conversation.
Socialization is the process through which one learns to interact with the rest of society. Popcorn.
Yeah, learned
You're
behavior.
trying to
Be
stuff a
taught that
size
it's passed
12
down
into
from
a size
generation to
9.
generation.
Popcorn.
It's a learned behavior.
You're trying to stuff a size 12 into a size 9. Popcorn.
No, it's a size 12 into a size 12.
You're trying to force it in there.
The size 12 into a size 12.
This definition again says policies, behaviors, rules,
Behaviors. There you
etc., that result in a continued unfair advantage to some people and unfair or harmful treatment of others based on race.
And socialization
Okay.
can be learned behavior.
This word here, result. Does this mean that the behavior has to have come to fruition, or that the result, or that the effects of the behavior have to have come to fruition?
I'm sorry, ask that again?
Does it mean that the effects of the behavior have to have come to fruition?
Not necessarily.
The word, the sentence behaviors, policies, behaviors, etc., rules, etc., that result in a continued unfair advantage. That means it doesn't have to come to fruition.
Like DEI, like white men when it comes to DEI policies and
That was a
that's
pivot.
what we're talking about. It's not a pivot. It's an example.
That
Look, I don't think you're equipped for this conversation. I think that you
that was a
study
pivot.
things
That was a
and
wild ass
race-
pivot.
It's like you raced TikTok to
That was a pivot.
share what you learned, but you didn't read all the way.
That was a pivot.
It's not a pivot. It's an example.
You're still dodging.
I'm not dodging. I'm providing.
Does
an
it have to
example.
come to fruition or not?
Not necessarily.
Okay, so you're saying now that the word result means that a thing did not have to have an effect.
What's the word before that? Could, right?
No, the word before that is that.
Okay, so there's no could in there. Also, the definition that you pulled up is not actually the
Why are
definition.
you running?
Because that's not the actual definition of racism.
So you don't like the Cambridge Dictionary?
Etc. What dictionary has etc. in there? ETC.
Cambridge.
Nah, dude, that's not a real. Nah, that's
Okay,
not a real
would you like a
definition.
different definition?
Yes, one without the word or the letters etc.
Which
Come on,
one?
guy, that's-
Which dictionary?
that's lazy, man.
Which
And that's
dictionary?
lazy.
Fucking focus.
Anyone that doesn't have
Jesus Christ.
ETC.
Anyone that doesn't have what?
Wow. So, do you feel okay?
Do you feel okay, bro? You're actually terrible with this.
Hey, I'm driving in Walmart parking lot, and why is there all black
What the fuck are you
people parking
talking
in
about?
the handicap spots, and they're like 30 years old, 20 years old?
What the fuck are you talking
I'm
about?
saying, why is
How
it that
does
black
you
people just
being
refuse to
racist?
abide by the law?
How does you being racist prove that black people could be racist?
I can't be racist.
Again, how does you being
I
racist
can't be
prove that black people can't be racist? That's a dodge. You haven't answered the question.
How am me being racist prove that black people can't be racist?
Mhm.
That makes no sense at all. Like no sense at all.
Exactly. So then why the fuck are you doing it?
I'm not.
You are.
How?
By stigmatizing and stereotyping black people.
No, I'm just making a comment, right?
Oh my
That
God. That's so fucking
I'm
flimsy,
seeing
bro.
black people park in
Popcorn, stop being
handicap
weak.
parking spaces. Anyway, but
You're fucking
you're not very
failing.
good at this, man.
You're failing.
Well, you have already failed.
No, I haven't. One in the chat if
Yes,
I'm
you
winning.
have. Dude, of course they're gonna put a one, man. They're like drones, right? They're like MAGA supporters. Of course they're gonna agree with Trump. It's like his family. Hey, Don Jr.,
What
do
the
you think
fuck
your
are you
dad's doing a
talking
good
about?
job? Of course he's gonna say
What are
yes.
you
He's gonna put
talking about, bro? Popcorn, what is race?
What is race?
Jesus Christ. Bring me somebody good, please.
It's a social con.
These motherfuckers are terrible, bro.
What's up, bro?
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
What's up, man? Yo, I love your content.
I was just trying to let you know that I think your gain's a little hot on the mic. It's sounding a little deep fried. Normally, your audio quality is like really good.
Is it hot? So I just need to figure out which one I need to turn it down on.
Are you running through OBS right now?
Yeah, but not on TikTok though. How about now?
Oh, okay.
How about now?
That's a lot better already. But it was.
Feels
I think it was
quiet.
because that you were getting a little. It sounds great to me. I don't know. What does the chat think?
Just real quick, YouTube. How we doing over there? We sound good?
Yeah, it's still a little hot on TikTok. So you're multi-platform right now? Okay. All right, man.
How we sound
just,
over there?
checking it.
YouTube always sounds good. I think it's just TikTok.
Might just be TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I appreciate you.
It sounds better now. Yeah, bro.
For sure.
Keep at it.
Appreciate it. Yeah, you know, I know it's not going to happen. All right, man, do a better job than the last guests.
I mean, it's pretty easy when you're using a bad definition. Yeah.
Holy fuck.
I mean, what's your preferred definition? Is it, I like the
all of them. I like all of them. Whichever one, just pick one.
Okay, yeah, I like the one that avoids words like systems and power and stuff like that were created after the BLM riots and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, racism is just race-based prejudice, so it's a behavior that anyone can exhibit. So what you guys are doing is you're trying to exclude black people from a behavior that they absolutely do exhibit all the time. I just think it's kind of weird. Like, what's your objective in doing this? Because it seems like you're just making more of a racial
just
divide.
Real quick, do you want to talk about the debate? Do you want to have the debate, or do you want to...
Well, I mean, it's just the fact that black people can be and often are racist. I mean, there's probably some racists in the chat now about
you're
to
just
talk
saying
about
a bunch of
white.
shit, and I want you to, have the debate. Remember, I asked you to do better than the last guest.
Yeah, man. I mean, your background
right,
is just not very good, man.
The way racism functions, right, in society is to create a vulnerable class of people that are easier to feed into a free and cheap labor. It's all about social organization. Loic Waquant, race itself is an institution, right? Loic Waquant calls it the fourth peculiar institution. Specifically to ensure that black people do not achieve an overall proximity to power. And one that makes sure that it's easier to feed black people into a free and cheap labor force. If you can prove to me that racism is not an institution, that racism is not a system, that racism is not about maintaining a racial hierarchy, then I will... Oh, fuck, nigga.
Dang, you okay, bro?
Then
call an ambulance.
Then,
but not for me.
Then I'll concede. The nigga drop. Holy fuck, bro.
Hey, how you doing?
Terrible today, man. These fucking ops are the worst.
I know it sucks.
None of them are good.
Victim and trying to have people prove that you're not a victim. I know it's terrible.
This is another fucking bulverism, bro. Why can't... Listen. Let me look at the camera. Why can't you all think?
I'm thinking.
Why can't... Shut up. Why won't you come up with an actual argument based on some actual type of theory, some sort of scholastic learning? Why do you keep playing around? You're not going to be able to defeat me. I am only going to call out that you don't know shit. Someone say something good. For God's sake, bro.
When I was about to present my argument, you started crashing out, bro.
Fucking present your argument.
Okay, so if a black person were to harm somebody due to their race, what would that be labeled as?
That's a question.
I'm asking you, would it not be a hate crime?
That's a question, not an argument.
Okay, so
I tell you what. Just prove to me that racism isn't about maintaining a racial hierarchy.
Okay, so
I'll give you a fucking law, bro.
Right. Okay, so can you give me your definition of racism?
Both of y'all. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't. I know these niggas gonna come up here cracking up.
I'm with you. I'm actually flat. No, because normally I would say the shit.
Yeah.
Normally I would, but today, like, you dead right. Today is, hey man, did you know that there thing is a thing at the thing? But that's what I'm hearing.
What the fuck is that? What the fuck are they doing? Like the worst arguments. These niggas can't even focus, right? Like, one Bama pulls up the definition, right? And I ask him what race is. Race is in the definition. The nigga can't tell me. After he says Mexican is a race like 5 times. He can't define shit that's in the argument. That's Sean. That's straight out of Sean's playbook. He can't define nan word in the definition of racist.
I was proud of that. I was proud of watching you do that.
These niggas don't belong in this they don't belong here. How did you become this way? My eyes look really brown.
Socialization.
I'm reaching for the drop button right now. God damn it.
I wanted to ask you, Solid. Up there it says all masculinity is toxic.
Mm-hmm.
What's your definition of masculinity?
The performance of manhood.
I'll take my leave at this point. We just fucking with Solid, and it's not fair. Like, I know sometimes, like, look, I feel your pain, and I know sometimes we with the shit, but
Jesus
now we
Christ.
fucking with, like, we literally like just trolling.
These niggas is bad. Terrible. Y'all see what I'm going through right now. Put some in the tip jar. Cash App, PayPal, the links are in the bio. Tip my siblings. All right?
Yeah, give me the tip. What? Oh, I said, give me the tip. I said, put your tip in me. I said, tip me. I ain't say nothing else. I said, let me get a dick and cheese. Hold the cheese. Just give me the dick.
Okay. This is a family show. Jiminy Cricket. I said, put the lube on it. What did I say? I didn't say nothing. Yo. My. Today, I'm getting a feeling. Okay, sweetheart. I don't want
that tonight's gonna be a good night.
God damn it.
Tonight's gonna be a good night. Tonight's the night. Just turn it up. I got my money. Let's live it up. Go out and smash it. Like, oh my God. Is that what you was gonna say?
Auntie Sean, you can't say that. I'm a child. I'm still a child. I'm really not. I'm an adult. I'm old enough. I'm
like nod to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm in here. What the heck, man? Like, I'm in here. You know I'm in here.
But like, also, You know what I'm saying?
Disgusting.
Like,
But you know, like what
like
else? Is
you
Right.
in years you may be an adult, but in my mind, I just threw away your Puss in Boots watch.
But Daddy, I love that watch.
You know what I'm saying? Daddy,
I love that watch.
Daddy, I love that watch. You know what I'm saying?
Puss in Boots is an elite movie. First off,
My Puss in Boots
elite.
watch.
They had this watch, and they would not sit down in the fucking laundromat. We in St. Louis, and we surrounded, but and I'm like, yo, please sit down. When Ambrose was a toddler, they were the squirreliest nigga on. Like, you couldn't take your eyes off of them, and so I just was like, yo, I tell you what, give me that watch. I tossed it, chucked it right in the trash, because they wouldn't sit down. I tucked it right in the trash. They go, but Daddy, I love that watch. And the way I felt like the biggest pile of shit, I felt like the hugest, just a bad human.
I really like that watch. I still remember very vividly about that watch. I also remember getting that hamster toy stuck in my hair, but I mostly remember that watch.
That one pissed me off to the point where I was laughing because I told you, I told your ass to leave. Don't put that down. There was this like motorized hamster, and the wheels were like sprockets. And I kept telling, I said, don't put that hamster in your hair. Stop putting that hamster in your hair. And sure enough, their hair got caught in the hamster wheel. And it's just a Zuzu pet. Exactly. And they're sitting there with a yellow hamster just hanging off of the side of their head. And I'm like, yo, get the fuck out of it. Like, for real? Like, and then they get mad at me for laughing.
I have a question.
What's happening?
How could you tell the hamster was in the hair? Because Ambrose is high yellow, and the hamster is also high. I'm asking a real question. I'm asking a very real question.
We are not even that bright. We are not even that bright. So I don't even know why you doing all of that. I'm like, I'm a nice mocha.
I love that you
Caramel
understand that
macchiato.
you are also caramel macchiato is crazy.
That's a good one. That's a good one, baby.
With the chocolate drizzle on the sides.
I ain't got no drizzle.
With the
I ain't got no drizzle.
With the chocolate at the bottom of the cup, maybe possibly, perhaps, and it mixes up just a little bit.
I'm just plain, just in one of them old styrofoam cups. One of them old, that say "World's Best Coffee" on it.
No whipped cream, no sugar, no nothing.
Just plain.
Oh,
yeah.
That's so sad.
But you can be anything you want to be, baby.
I know. I know. That's why I'm gonna be the most famous person in the world.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay, I'm gonna let you down, sweetheart.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to work.
Okay, I love you.
See, I was nice because they said I'm a B, and I was about to hit the I'm a B, but I didn't do it because I was being nice to the baby.
You know, I'm gonna be on the next track. I'm gonna be rocking that new bass track.
Hey, W to Manders for sending $5 to Vimo. I said I asked for the tip, so you just gonna slide it in nice and gentle. Oh my god! So I really appreciate W Manders in the chat. You know what you about to get, Manders? You about to get the air horn. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Something wrong with her, y'all. She over here being a freak Bob today.
Y'all be really weird today.
Guess what we just got? W to Kayla for sending $6.66 and just gave me the tip. Said you just gonna give me the tip. A little tease, a little something slight. That's what I'm talking about. W Kayla, you about to get the air horn. Thank you, Kayla. I appreciate you so much.
clearly I'm going through it today. I'm gonna need y'all to send me a gift. Okay, send some tips. All right, to the Cash App,
Solid.
PayPal, links in the bio.
Yeah,
All right.
send some money Solid's way. He's running through
Y'all
it
niggas
today.
are ruthless. Y'all don't care about my mental health at all. Okay.
Solid
All right.
running through it
This
today.
is part of the reason why I don't like black people, bro. This is a large reason.
Okay, tell me about it.
Like, bro, you make panel.
Shut up, dweeb.
W drop, honestly.
High key. These
That
motherfuckers
nigga's
just be
nameless.
wasting their opportunity.
What I heard was I seen people having fun and I'm a dweeb and they don't like me, so I don't like black people.
So I'm gonna ruin their fun. I just don't understand already having mom spaghetti on your shirt and wasting your one shot. Missing your chance to blow. I don't
Listen. You cannot miss that chance. Opportunity comes once in a lifetime.
I'm gonna just tell you, I guarantee you 0 people in our squad missed their chance to blow.
That's what I'm talking about. Mom spaghetti.
I took a you thought I was gonna say poll, but I'm gonna say survey. I took a survey and that's what it was, a unanimous.
Hello, Dr.
The
Kevorkian.
survey is just an oral
Yes,
poll.
it's time. Come get me. Come pick me up. You say what?
That's all it is. A survey is just an oral poll. I'm just letting y'all know. That's all it is. Hey, shout out to Santana for the $10 for whoever gave me the $10 on your stream the other day. I appreciate you so much. Y'all are amazing. You know what you about to get, Santana, and tell your crew they about to get the air horn. We appreciate y'all. We love you.
All right. I want to give a W to Ms. E Love for the $15 dono that says TY. I think that means thank you. You know what you're about to get. An air horn. Yes, indeedy. Feed the needy. All right, I got another W coming up. Hold on here. It's a $5 dono from Manders that says, here's a little tip for your mental health, fam. Just getting tips all day. All day getting tips.
I got something for you. Kayla just sent me $2. Said, Go ahead and give Solid the tip. That's wild.
That's
That is wild. That's my brother.
That's literally my sister.
That is absolutely wild.
All right.
But we're going to give you the air horn anyway, Kayla.
Here it come.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's right.
And I want Patrice in the chat. Y'all know Patrice, the best mod. Gave me. Wait, hold up.
Patrice Yolanda Triceratops.
That police Yolanda Triceratops gave me $4 and said, "Is it toothy? Is it toothy?"
Wait, hold on. What?
Is it toothy?
Is it toothy?
Is it toothy? Asked, is it toothy? And there it is.
Wow. We gonna get to Jonathan. We gonna get to you in a little bit. We got some more. Oh, we got Big Phil. Phil's my favorite. $5 dono for your fatigue from all those dweebs. All right. We gonna get with you in a second there, John. No teacupping, please.
Here we go.
We all good?
I was gonna say, watch how we can make anything sound dirty. Sean, can you repeat the question that Petty asked?
Petty asked, "Is it toothy?"
Asked and answered, baby. See? You see?
Wow.
That was it. I just got to let y'all. That is a deep cut. If y'all been with us for a while, that is a deep cut.
Oh shit!
Asked and answered is wow. Okay, Jonathan the debater. Hello. What do
How
you?
is it? Toothy is crazy. That's wild.
It's wild work. What are you here to debate?
I want to do with black people can't be racist.
All right. Do one of y'all want it, or can I get? Can I? I need one good one.
You
'Cause
just
I
see if
am-
it's good, and if it's not good,
Oh
I'll
shit!
take it.
We missed a call.
There's no way you just said that and everybody just stood silent.
We never gonna get to this
I
debate.
Didn't. I said what I was supposed to say. Y'all just didn't hear me. Y'all not listening to me.
Jesus. All right. W2 Danielle for the $10 dono that says just a little tip since it's hump day. Listen, can we keep it appropriate, please?
Hey W, can we get a hashtag hump day, hashtag all tips matter in the chat?
Hey yo.
I appreciate y'all. Y'all are amazing.
All tips. Yeah, hashtag all tips matter. I think that's
Hey, you guys are done begging for money, or can I debate?
Yeah, sure. Come on.
I bet. Let's do it. You want me to go first?
Give your argument, man. What the fuck?
I would love to watch you go first.
Yeah. Okay. So I really believe that you're trying to sound smart. You're saying all these intellectual things, but
Is that premise one?
I'm talking about the black people can't be racist. We're giving you actual facts. and
Let's
you're
let's
just-
go let's go with premise one though.
Can you make an argument, please?
Make an argument.
Yeah. Like what you would let me just tell you what you just started to do was called the meta. The meta is boring. Premise one, please.
Okay. Jeff, can you take his dick out your mouth? Because you.
That's a question.
That's a question. And the answer is no. I'm not gonna let him.
You were blaming.
Stop fucking crying, bro.
Why you gotta act like this super low primate? Like what's up with that?
I don't know. I think maybe they're
Hell
upset that they
yeah.
have to go back to school here in a little bit. Okay, Logic.
I got the wonder. Oh shit, I'm up.
Come on, man.
Oh fuck, I'm up.
I almost
all right
I almost
then.
missed the other Discord to be honest.
Oh goodness, I'll be in the middle of making food. But yeah, I'm good.
You good?
Yeah.
Okay, what would you want to debate?
I don't think that communism is a W. I think it is in fact an L.
It's what?
L.
In
I don't
fact, an
think-
L.
Yeah.
Okay, let's hear the argument.
We should do bond me instead of.
I think first maybe you should get clear on what communism is in your view.
What do you think when
Are
you
you-
hear communism?
Are you
what
asking
do
for
you
a definition?
Yes.
Yeah.
Solid. When you hear communism, what do you think? What do you think the L is? What
Well, like-
this takes an L?
I think there's two parts. Either I think the theory gets too abstract as to not have any practical policy implications, or I think the specific policy suggestions that communists make are often implausible and don't have good outcomes. So, for example, the definition that communism is a classless, stateless, moneyless society, I think is far too abstract. It's too far out of reach. I don't know what to do with that concept. But on the other hand, when communists make specific proposals, for instance, state-run grocery stores, or significant wealth taxes on the wealthy. I'm in favor of some, but not super over 94% wealth taxes, etc. I think those are implausible and don't have good outcomes.
Wait. First, you need to reconcile what the definition is. Is it stateless, classless, moneyless, or is it state-ran with money involved?
So I think it's going to depend, right? So Marx thought that some communist societies had to first go through a state of state capitalism.
Hold on, just answer the question.
A stateless, moneyless, classless.
Okay, so it's not state involved with, or sorry, it's not state ran with money involved.
Yeah.
Okay. And so what you're saying that the L for communism is that you personally cannot conceptualize stateless, classlessness, and moneylessness. And so since you can't personally conceptualize it, that means that no one could possibly do it.
Well, like if you would like feel free to like well like I think like gift economies are good. I like gift economies.
I just want to know, this is what your contention is. You personally cannot conceptualize stateless, classless, moneyless societies. So you think it's an L because you personally can't do it. So that means that you think no one can do it.
No, it's not. I think it's too abstract to yield concrete policy proposals.
Why do you think that it's abstract?
Because I think it's like very far in the future sort of thing, right? Like that's something the communists
That
themselves.
doesn't tell me anything. Why do you think that it's abstract?
Well, like it starts from like dialectical and like historical materialism, and these sorts of like general like theories. I think don't yield practical proposals and are often like metaphysical navel gazing. And I don't think that they like sort of are grounded in empirical reality.
Okay, what is with Marxism leading to communism? How do most Marxist nations want to get rid of commodity production?
Historically, they've taken a number of approaches. Some have centralized in terms of like state control. So like that's what we saw under Cuba, under like the USSR. Others have like, as I understand it, like focused in on like anarchistic projects. But those are like more communes. I don't know. It'll depend. Right? Like it's a very diverse intellectual tradition.
The answer is that they want to address the contradictions within commodity production. But I just think that what you believe is you personally can't think of a thing. So that means that thing cannot possibly be conceptualized. And I'm not really interested in how like uneducated on communism you are. I want to know what the actual contentions are.
Okay, well, we can talk about like the labor theory value. I don't think that's plausible.
I don't think you know anything about the communist labor value theory because you didn't know about how we were going to address contradictions to get rid of commodity production. That's a huge part of labor value theory for Marxists.
You know,
no,
real quick, do you know what I heard? And I just want to flag this real quick. And you said that your issue with communism is that the ideas are vague, right? You've highlighted several very specific ideas that you disagree with, but when asked how are the ideas vague, your answers were vague. So it seems a little bit like projection.
Well, like okay, like for example, let's take the like standard Marxist line on alienation from one's labor. I think that the notion of alienation points to a real psychological phenomenon, but then Marx sort of immediately generalizes to say that all production under a capitalist system is going to innately alienate, have this metaphysical alienation between the worker and the means of production and the fruits of his labor. Like that sort of thing, I think it's like it's abstract to grasp, in that it's not making many empirical predictions.
It's literally based on the material conditions. Growth is absolutely necessary and has happened also all the time because the exploitation of different labor pools has kept happening.
Hold on.
The assembly line has kept happening. Therefore, the alienation keeps happening. Also, being separated from your surplus labor is the alienation, like causes
That's literally
the alienation.
What is the equation? You said it's not empirical. There's an equation that he utilizes in order to talk about the alienation of the worker.
Yeah, but he invokes the notion of socially. Sorry, I'm a little bit stressed. So I'm losing my grip on my theory. But socially
I'm
valuable.
having trouble understanding you. Am I the only one?
Okay. Sorry. Give me a second to collect my thoughts.
Okay. You're good.
Okay.
I will say this. I find it really strange when people say like, oh, this isn't based in empirics, but they're not talking about the math. Like, if y'all know me, I'm an empiricist. So, like, when someone goes, there's no empirics, and then they say something really vague, because, like, what happened here isn't that this person came up and said, communism is too vague because the math that Marx did is wrong. And here's why the math that Marx did was wrong. Here is the relation to a commodity for a worker and how Marx got it wrong. They just said, it's vague because we can't conceptualize it. I can, because I can conceptualize the equation.
Okay, we can talk about that.
Standard trig.
Equations aren't necessarily empirical, right? They're a priori knowledge. But like when Marx talks about, like, for example, it's ancient philosophy. So like when Marx talks about he makes empirical predictions, right? Many of which fail. For example, he predicts that profit rates will equalize across industries. That hasn't happened. There are major differences in the profit in the surplus value extraction between different industries. He makes claims about the falling rate of profit, which is like not broadly true over the course of capitalist society history. He makes claims in terms of historical materialism that the dictatorship of the proletariat would inevitably seize the means of production once they gain class consciousness. That seems increasingly unlikely.
That seems increasingly unlikely.
Just I want to clarify your pronouns. Are they them?
Yeah.
Okay. Chat, let's be respectful in the comments, please.
Yeah, so I think that the empirical predictions that Marx makes often aren't supported by the data since Marx's time.
Are you sure?
Well, yeah, profit rates haven't become equal across industries. There hasn't been a falling rate of profit either. And the predictions of historical materialism are at the very least sort of drawn out. Like many Marxists throughout history have thought that they were at the precipice of the communist revolution and been wrong.
Are you sure?
Yeah, so
okay, cool. What does it mean for profits to equalize between industries that start off at different areas of capitalism?
So Marx thought that because the capitalist class would organize and they could and labor was a commodity and could be distributed and whatnot, that the rate of profit would equalize across industries. Such that there would be the surplus value.
I know what the prediction was. I'm asking you what it means to equalize between companies that start at different areas.
So Marx thought that wasn't necessarily important because over time he found.
I'm asking you what it means for profit margins to equalize between different countries that start in different areas.
Well, what it means is eventually the surplus value extracted will be similar, right? So the profit rate, which is revenue minus costs, will eventually become similar in terms of a percentage across different companies.
Do all companies, when they make as much revenue as they possibly can, cut back on as much cost as they possibly can?
So it depends on.
Do companies, when they make as much revenue as they possibly can, cut back on as much cost as they possibly can?
Worker cooperatives don't, and those are companies.
When companies make as much revenue as they can, do they cut back on as much cost as they possibly can?
Not always, no.
Not always. Okay, excellent. Then how do they generate more profit?
Sometimes by reinvestment, but also sometimes they don't care about profit. In the case of worker co-ops.
They don't care about profit in capitalism?
In the case of worker co-ops, which
what is the point of doing production within capitalism?
I don't know if there's a point per se.
There's no point in doing production within capitalism?
What do you mean by point? For some people, the point is to make money. For others, it's to pursue an entrepreneurial idea that they have. For others, in worker co-ops, they form together.
How do we determine? I'll ask a different question because I can see you're confused by this one. What is the success marker, the bottom line for capitalists?
The owners of the means of production.
What is the success marker?
I think it is inherently subjective to the
It's
capitalist.
subjective within capitalism. What the bottom line
there are
is within capitalism.
I think there are general trends. For example, they do in general maximize profit and seek to cut costs. But I don't think that's
Okay, excellent. So now, excellent. So we've finally gotten to it. So they do cut back on costs when they've made as much revenue as they possibly can every fucking time.
Not
So
every
okay,
fucking
awesome. That's awesome. So now that we've established this, here's the thing here. Within capitalism, the only reason for production is profit. That's it. That's what the bottom line is. That's the only thing that needs to happen for your business to be successful is that you make profit. And it needs to generate constant profit, which means that you need to make more than you did the last year. And if you don't, then you risk going out of businesses. Like hospitals generate profit and go under when they don't generate enough profit, even though they're providing something that people need in order to live. I don't think you know enough about this topic because you don't know anything about the math that Marx used, and you're pretending as if these things are subjective within capitalism when they're not. You're pretending as if they're not equalizing when they make as much profit as they possibly can and then do layoffs in order to make more profit as a part of taking more surplus value from the labor. Because they've made as much revenue as they possibly can. And you're saying that Marx was wrong without using any of the math that Marx used. And I just think you don't know what the math that Marx used was. W to Solid for sending me $20 on the CA. Solid, thank you so much. I love you. You're about to get the air horn.
So, Pete, I got some W's real quick. W Wayne for the $10 dono.
Before you do that, Sean, are you saying everybody else that hit the CA gave you the tip except for Solid?
Listen, I need to finish this. All right, W Wayne for the $10 dono that says good talk. Okay, you know what you're about to get? The air horn. W Jacob for the $5 dono that says, let me know how this tip makes you feel.
W, you about to get
Daddy,
the
chill.
air horn. I appreciate you.
You about to get the air horn. W Jeffrey for the $30 dono that says, share with Sean and Jeff for the labor. Thanks. You know what you're about to get. The air horn. Nigga said, girl, it's only you. Have it your way. And if you want, you can decide. Nigga said, how does it feel? Yeah. Oh. Sorry. Nigga said, how does it feel?
Hey, yo, I don't even want to read this one out. Baby Bloom sent me $3.40 and said, for just the tip, anything for my favorite bottom. Calling me a bottom is nuts.
Jeff, I don't think I've ever sent you a CA, Brody.
I sent him 10.
But I only sent you 10.
No, you sent me 20.
Oh, bet. For sure.
I sent 10. As long as we split it with Tiff.
How does it feel? All right, y'all put a bow on it real quick so we can get to this this next op, please.
Yeah, I'll just ask this: do you have any like examples where Marx's math and communism, because like the proletariat has risen up in many different places. There's too many to name, but do you have like an issue with Marxist math and how it pertains to material reality. If you don't have that, I don't care. I don't care about what you think is abstract. I want to see like where the math fails.
First, I want to say I think I'm broadly aligned with y'all's political project. I'm very leftist. I don't agree with some tenets of Marxism. Addressing some of the chat. But on Marxist math, I don't think that his labor theory of value is intelligible. And value W equals constant capital plus variable capital plus surplus value. I don't think that constant capital is constant, right? When he talks about machinery and the means of production being a constant capital input, I don't think that's true. I think it's often not true. And when it refers to specific empirical predictions, I think he often just doesn't bear out, right? So whether or not the profit rate equalizes across industries is an empirical prediction. We should be able to see a trend line. And we don't see that trend line across different industries. So I think that is an empirical claim where he's failed.
So we don't see companies cut back on cost whenever they make as much revenue as they possibly
No,
can.
we do see that, but we don't see the equalization of profit rate across industries. We see a general tendency to increase profit amongst corporations. We don't see the equalization tendency that Marx predicted.
What is the equalization of profit rate across industries?
So like if there's one corporation that makes a profit rate of 8% and another that makes a profit rate of 14, Marx predicts that eventually those will those will tend towards one another. They will gradually, because like that follows from the labor theory of value, like the labor theory of value, right? Because constant capital isn't labor is the only variable capital, and because capitalists will compute over variable capital, Marx predicted that eventually the surplus value extracted out of the variable capital will equalize across industries.
When the company that makes more profit lays off workers, where do the workers
It's time to really, I hate faggots and niggas.
You waited all that time for that, bro?
For nothing. When the company that makes when a company makes as much profit as it possibly can and it lays off workers in order to cut back on costs, where do those laborers go?
Sometimes they're unemployed. Sometimes they find new jobs.
Where do they find new jobs?
Hey, real quick, I'm sorry, I gotta get my stuff ready. So,
sometimes they find
W, we're gonna raid you.
Sometimes they find new jobs amongst different companies which are hiring, depending on.
They typically find new jobs at the companies that don't make the same profit margins.
Is that true? I'm not sure if that's true. I think I would have to see studies on that.
You don't think that when massive unemployment happens, you don't think that people go to jobs where they would be counted as quote unquote overqualified in companies that don't typically make as much profit as other companies that they were in?
I agree that happens, yes.
Okay, so then I don't understand what I said that was wrong.
Well, the profit rate doesn't equalize, right? The reason that the profit
What
rate
happens when those businesses that make that new profit because the new workers are generating the most amount of revenue that they can get happens?
Well, they try to generate the most amount of revenue they can, but whether or not they're able to, their profit rate isn't going to be dependent on the variable capital as Marx had it, but rather the constant capital. Right? So some
The
industries are
profit
just
margin
more
is
profitable
based
than
on the surplus value that they steal from their variable capital. That's called surplus value that is stolen from you. That is part of profit. That's why when you cut back on costs, you're cutting back on the amount of workers that you pay because you've done everything that you can to make the profit from the revenue that you brought in, right?
So I agree with that in some cases. I don't think that holds in all cases. So for example, where
So they
in
just do
semiconductor
everything else for
production,
nothing?
in semiconductor production, the primary value comes not from the variable capital labor, rather from the constant capital that is the semiconductor machine. When Marx says that, Marx has various reasons why he thinks that the constant capital is still constant in those cases. I don't think that they work. I think they implicitly invoke metaphysical assumptions which don't work.
Why are we just ignoring surplus value?
I think there is surplus value. I don't think that it comes fundamentally from
We got to put a
variable
ball on it,
capital,
y'all.
which is why the equalization of the profit
The
rate across
stealing,
industries
I
is
got you. Well, what you're saying is that the stealing of money from the worker doesn't exclusively come from the worker? Because that's literally what surplus value is.
Yes, under Marx's conception. I don't think, like in the colloquial sense, when we talk about surplus value, we just mean the profit, right? I don't think that primarily comes from, in a lot of cases, variable capital. I don't mean that to make any normative judgments, right? Sometimes I think it should. The value should like go to the workers. And there should be a redistributive.
I'm not talking. I'm talking about profit being equalized in companies that don't make the same profit rates as other companies, because they still do layoffs when they bring in the amount of revenue.
So there is the layoffs, but that doesn't equalize profit rates across industries.
So we're just making up shit. All right, cool. That's awesome. That's all I needed to know. We're just making up how profit rates work.
And this has to do with black people being racist. How?
It doesn't. It had to do with communism. If you just sat back and paid attention for 30
We're fucking
seconds.
cooked. We are fucking cooked.
Like, bro.
We're fucking cooked.
Type of one if I'm cooking, chat.
No, you're not cooking. You're cooked.
We are, as a society, we are cooked.
Looking at these comments, the majority of
Shut up.
If we're just gonna make shit, I will say this real quick to put a bow on it. And I got a W to say after that too. If we're just gonna make shit up about economics, I'm not interested. I thought I said that in the beginning. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. If you're gonna say that surplus value is value stolen from variable capital. Variable capital is labor, so it's profit stolen from labor. So let's say that Solid owned a business. I work for the business. Solid sells hamburgers. Solid buys those hamburgers for $1. He gives them to me. I take those hamburgers, I cook them, I put a bun on them, all this other shit. He sells them for $5. I put $4 into that hamburger. And Solid pays me $1 and he pockets the $3. That $3 that he paid $1 for the hamburger, that $3 that he made from the hamburger, or well, you can say it's $2 because he paid $1 for it. That $2 that he made from the hamburger is value that I put into the burger. The fact that he has it in his pocket is stolen value. It's called surplus value. And we're saying that surplus, for whatever reason, people are now saying surplus value isn't always value that's stolen from the laborer.
Doesn't make
sense. What the fuck is it then?
Sometimes it's a cool party trick, I guess. I don't know. All right, I got a W for Chips. Hey, W Chips for thank you for always educating us. $5 dono. Thank you very much. Y'all, my sister was putting in work. Okay, tip my sister, tip me. Cash App, PayPal. The links are in the bio. All right. Also, we got a live goal. Ben had a live goal up here of these donuts. 100 of these donuts. Let's hit this live goal so we can boost the live, get us on the FYP, protect the live. And what it'll tell me about you is that you are the best cartwheeler at your school, and I'm proud of you for that. And you should be proud of yourself.
for all around rock.
Yeah. No. So. What else are we doing?
Can we get another air horn for Chips for sending me $5? But actually, no air horn, because Chips said to my favorite bottom, and you just about to get muted for that
Don't fucking do the air horn! God damn it!
What's wrong with you? First of all, there's somebody in front of you. All right, you're not a cast member. All right, you're a set piece. You're a prop.
Yeah, are you talking?
If you don't behave like a fern in the back of a talk show, I'll just get rid of you. All right.
Well, I got a larger following than you.
How many is it? How many followers do you have? Tell me. Tell me how many. Hello? Hello, are you there? Gen X Patriot was gonna.
Yeah, what's up, man?
chilling.
I think you know that I'm not especially an op, right? But I do have a question, right? So I'm not like temperamentally opposed to communism, but I have a question, and the thing that and I'm uneducated, okay? So I think I have a sense that you're trying to end the show. So if you don't want to answer this question right now or get into it, that's cool. I'm not pressed about it.
No, we're good. We're good for a while. I'm gonna probably run into Jeff's time a little bit, but then I'm gonna send a raid over there. So we're chilling.
So the thing that I don't understand about the concept is I get moneyless, I get classless. In the context of the world that is, for better or worse, and I think for worse, to be honest,
no,
I don't understand how you get to the stateless part without having your collective be destroyed from the outside. And I think we see that in attempts at communism around the world, right? That when someone starts to even try to approach it, other capitalist societies come in and destroy and meddle and do everything they can. So that's the part that I'm trying to understand what the transition is under communism. How can a state actually enact communism in a world that is mostly capitalist?
So between building dual power and primitive accumulation, where are you getting lost?
That's why I started this by saying I am uneducated about this.
Oh,
okay,
my bad.
So
Okay,
you literally have to explain it to me like I'm a fifth grader.
Saying he's asking, what he's really asking is how we get rid of the imperial core.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That's what he's asking.
Yeah.
Well, so, and sis, you can correct me if I'm wrong. I actually struggle with this one here. One is because we disagree on conscription. I think. Do we disagree on conscription?
What's your idea of conscription?
Everybody got to fight.
Everybody.
Come here, baby. Come here. You
Wait a minute, man.
Everybody else too.
Pull the charging handle.
Pull the charging handle, Timmy.
Bro, I'm 60. I got some skills left. But I'm 60 at this point, so I'm not so sure how valuable I'd be in a fight.
Jeanette, you heard the man. You heard the man.
Get your ass in the truck. No, so yeah, so you start with having built dual power, right? The primitive accumulation happens to me in a militaristic way, right? Where you are finding some sort of I don't want to talk about Fight Club.
Listen, the primitive accumulation of capitalism was slavery. And the primitive accumulation of socialism is seizing the means of production. That's what it would be, so that we could implement these ideals. The way that we have to seize the means of production is no other way than violent revolution.
Okay. I said I didn't want to talk about Fight Club, but I appreciate you.
I'm breaking ice.
Yes, ma'am.
And listen. I'm a veteran too, so like that's not foreign to me. That concept is not foreign to me. I understand when you become part of a unit and you're unified for a goal, that's what we're talking about, right? At least that's my concept of what you're saying.
Yeah.
Right. So I don't have a problem with that.
After that, right? So I love using Grenada as an example, right? The reason why America was so afraid of Grenada is because, one, they were black, and two, they spoke English, right? So they were a clear representation to the United States of what could happen for black people, right? And America is terrified of losing its black labor force. It's terrified of losing. It would literally crumble the entire structure of the nation, right? Because of the social organization, right? Because of the cultural hegemony. In a similar way, I believe that all eyes are on us right now because we are because we are becoming more boisterous in our fascism, right? We're the world to, and this is just my personal opinion, we're the world to see us topple a fascist government, or we're the world to see us liberate ourselves. They would then get it into their mind, right, that it is okay for them to stand against the Western, the global North, right, Western powers. And so I think the influence of having like a global solidarity is like paramount. Like it's like absolutely necessary. I'm gonna shut up here because honestly I think about it every day. Like but I be thinking like, okay, how are we gonna get like a wedge formation? I don't know how to. Sis, do you remember me texting you one day and I was like, I don't know how to organize a general strike, but we like. You were like, nigga, quit flipping
you're speaking
out.
my language right now because, like, I have made several of videos and I've spoken to several people about the fact that the thing that America needs to do to throw this government off is that general strike, right? And labor strikes on top of it. So like an economic strike, and the way I put that is if you have the privilege of foregoing purchasing anything that you don't need to survive, like, you know, I know you got to pay your rent, I know you got to pay your mortgage, I know you got to buy food, and I know you got to buy your medicine, etc., right? But you don't need a new t-shirt now, right? You don't need a new pair of shoes.
No, I need my J's, all right? I need my iPhone, my Schlitz malt liquor.
Yeah, but see,
You
I'm
ain't
just
keeping
like,
it around. I need that.
These rich people have.
I do want to get some
not-
other ops up here. All right, well, you're not
Okay.
really an op, but I'm gonna let you speak your piece.
Like I said, I came up knowing and saying I'm not really an op for you guys. I'm just trying to get an understanding of kind of like how a state can go that way in the environment of the globe as it exists right now. And I think that's a good answer. I appreciate you, man.
All right, I appreciate you. Thanks for coming up.
Y'all take it easy.
Hey, thank you, Gen X. Can we get a W for Nafi for sending me $5 and oh wait, was it $5? It was $5 said for the tops because we seized the means of that ass.
I need y'all.
W. Y'all hear that air horn? That's what the ass sound like when we're done with it.
Hey,
Type of one for all round, chat.
yo.
Type of W for all round rock 3.
Yeah. Hey, chat. One in the chat if you think all round rock is good at this.
Oh man, I'm the only op and you keep kicking me, but I'm requesting because I'm having fun up here. By the way, I've got over 2,000 more followers before you kicked me the last live. So now let me go in depth since y'all were talking about all these big words, economy things. Black people can't be systemically racist. I'll say yes, that's correct. But black people do. Hey, y'all know for real, black people be tripping.
You were on mute.
Wait, did he just agree with the point?
I don't know what he's doing. Ari muted him. I don't know why Ari muted him.
That's what your moderators do for whatever reason.
That was me that time. I muted you that time.
Wait, what did you come up to debate all around?
I came up to debate the actual prompt that's over Tyler Perry.
There's
that time
three
was me too.
prompts.
That was me too. That time.
Come on, stop. I want to know what prompt he wants to debate.
All right, y'all. Mods, we're not muting just because. Not on the panel. We don't mute because they're annoying. In the comments, we mute because they're annoying. All right.
Yeah, let's not mute me systemically.
That was me that time. That was me.
Not
that time it was me.
systemically.
It was me.
Not there's
I'm
an
being muted due
established
to the color of my skin.
W.
Being muted
look,
systemically.
Okay. Which you disagree with black people cannot be racist?
No, yes, I do. Black people can't be systemically racist, but black people can be racist.
All right, let me have this one. Since
Go ahead. Yeah, you got it.
If a white person goes in a black neighborhood, I promise they're gonna come out saying, "Damn, them black people was racist."
that doesn't do shit.
That's black culture right there.
That one. Okay, I just substantiate that. Can you find me some sort of
Black culture is
research?
racist.
Can you just find me some research that white people come out of black neighborhoods saying that black people are racist?
If anybody has the app Scoops, I'm pretty sure you see white people get knocked out.
Okay, I just need you to show me some evidence, some research. Can you do that, please?
That's why I came up here and said black people.
Yeah, your presence here is contingent upon you showing me that research. So when you unmute, the next thing that comes out of your mouth should be, you can find my source here, right? Okay, let's try that.
Okay, can I state my source?
Yeah.
It's coming off of DeriUniversity.org.
Okay.
All right. And it's
Wait, no.
You wasted your.
I wanted to hear what DeVry had to say.
I wanted to get connected for free at Education Connection. Let's see here. We got no callers. We got no ops. We're opless in Seattle, and you know what that means. You know what that means. I'm not going to do it because YouTube is still up. I'm new to this live specifically on YouTube. Is the caller really saying something that gross, or is this typical satire?
Oh no, they were really saying that.
Oh
shit.
no, these motherfuckers is really.
They were really saying that shit.
Really, really fucked up for real. Yeah. Yeah. Pretzel time is not a thing.
Over here, our team takes the traumatizing people and we make them entertainment whilst educating our audience.
Yeah. So you get the satisfaction of Schadenfreude watching someone who's objectively, or someone who should be made fun of, get made fun of. And you get to learn a little bit about some of this theory. Sociology from me, communism from my sister, theism from my brother, women's lib and femmes lib, gender abolition from Ari, ICDC college, and money for his child. I ain't sending you no money. You have a full-time job. You are a baller shot caller. You make more money than me. Sending me and money for his child. If you don't get out of here. Oh,
we gonna raid Jeff.
Is he up?
That's a good question. Hold on.
Poor Ambrose. They just over here, just asking for money. Don't ask them for no money. They're gonna send money too. Listen. I don't know how. I don't know how I've amassed a following of people who are like their life's goal, right, is just to bully me, just to be the meanest people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Jeff is up.
Jeff is up? Okay.
Jeff is up.
Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to call for a solid raid over to Jeff's stream over there on YouTube. Head there now. I am going to stay up here in the hopes that I catch me a op because I want a good debate. I'm upset. You know what I mean? So, but y'all head over there. Who mean? K, come on now. K, you the meanest. What are you doing? What are you doing? I'd be like, hey, tap the screen. Kelly be like, no. K be like, I'm just here so I don't get fined. I'd be like, golly.
Yeah, nah, dead ass stuff. Dead ass.
I'd be like, shit.
Dead ass.
I'd be like, everybody have a great day. K be like, don't tell me what to do. I'd be like, shit, Jesus. All right. Is the love of your life be nice? Oh, so it's not Ari? Oh. Stirring the pot a little bit. Hey, what's this? It's a pot. See what I did there?
Boy.
See what I did there? Stir the pot.
I see what you. We all saw what you did there.
Did you notice? All right, y'all, go over there and raid Jeff, y'all. I'm about to shut down over here on YouTube. I wish I knew how to send the raid directly over there.
I got you. You gotta. Oh wait, last time I told you, you said it wouldn't let you do it.
No, it won't let me do it, and I need to figure out why. Probably, I think for a couple of reasons. One, I don't think the studio app, the YouTube studio app, I don't think they got all the bugs worked out.
That might be true. That's just very possible. But it also could be a possible thing that you just don't have yours cut on, so you can't do it to nobody else.
Oh,
either.
that's right. I got to do it before I go up, and I'm probably gonna have to do it from Ubity Tubity.
Yeah,
for sure,
definitely.
For sure. All right, y'all. All power to all the people except for Ralph. Do something good for your neighbor. Ubuntu Viva.